To another Copython video. This is in depth of a 2024 Suzuki Jimny XL. In this video, I'll give you a full around this car, the exterior, the interior, a couple interesting features of the car, and so on. Let's get straight into it. Towards the front, you got full LED headlights, as you can see. You can also see that you got this really nice sort of metallic grey front grille here, also along with these really nice chrome inserts, kind of a little bit reminiscent of the more classic style Jimneys, which is a little nice detail. You can see pretty much the looks wise in comparison to the standard Jimny is pretty much exactly the same, just you got an extra set of doors, which is actually quite interesting. So if we look toward the bottom portion, you can see this really nice standard blacked out rear bumper, and you can see if I step a little bit lower, you can get a better look at the bottom. You can see you got both front and rear has a solid beam axle, really great for going off-road. Let's get a better look at the front end. You can see it's also more boxy, which is also pretty good. This actually makes it really good for ground clearance and stuff like that when you're going off-roading, so you don't scrape the sides. Even if I go on the side here, if I switch to a wide angle lens, you can see it's actually shaped in such a way so when you go on high hills and inclines and stuff like that, so you don't actually damage the front end, which is actually pretty cool. In terms of the fuel consumption, I'll leave that in the motion graphics. I'll just show you the fuel consumption here. 6.4 litres per 100 kilometers, urban 7.6, extra urban 5.7. In terms of the range, I'll leave that in the motion graphics. You can see some more of that nice plastic lighting as well. It's pretty cool. In terms of the tyres, they are Bridgestone Dueler tyres. In terms of tyre size, they are 15-inch tyre. And you can see that this is actually a solid. You can see it's actually an alloy wheel and it's finished in this nice metallic grey finish. It's pretty cool. Blacked out side view mirrors. As I mentioned, this is the XL version, so you get an extra set of doors in the rear. And you can see actually up close, you can see a couple of other sort of different colours as well. Jungle green will look pretty cool. Interior looks pretty much the same. I think they just updated it with a bigger screen now, which is cool. And so longer wheelbase, doors open nice and wide. These are the rear doors. I'll switch to a wide angle lens, might look a little better. And you actually got some proper seats here, which is also pretty cool. It is a 4-seater still, so you can see there's only actually 4 buckles, but you can kind of treat this as a 5th seat, I would say. So look, got some more of that plastic cladding on the sides here. Show the wheels close. Step over the rear. So you got a full-size spare tire over here, which is also pretty nice. You can see you got this nice plastic trim here. Suzuki. And you can see it says all grip. So being a 4-wheel drive. You can see rear parking sensors mounted at the rear of the bumper there, which is cool. Solid rear axle, which is also nice. So for off-roading, get lots of flex. You can see you got suspension. Basic suspension structure, and it looks like you've got this drum brakes in the rear also. A little hard to see, but you can probably see from the backing over there too. See the rear door opens sideways, and it goes pretty wide. So you can see that's how wide you can go. So being a little bit longer, I think you get a little bit more boot space as well, which is nice. You can see you got a extra power outlet there. Some additional lighting. The seats also do fold down, so I can just, sorry, I slipped on that one. There you go. You can see the seats fold down, not entirely flat. You do have a bit of a reach here, but it's still pretty nice. So you can see it's still pretty cool. And these seats come nicely as well. I like about what the Suzuki's, these actually lock in much easier. You don't have to, they don't have any like extra assistance. They just nicely just. You can see this goes down just like that. Visibility seems pretty good too. You can see you actually got maybe a little bit here, but you've got plenty of glass, which makes it actually pretty nice. You do lose a little bit of some window space here because of the wheel, but it is what it is. let's have a look at the interior of the Suzuki Jimny XL. So pretty much the same as the standard one, no real difference. Only thing I can really pick up is the screen. So I think there might be a slight difference at the seats, I'm not too sure, but overall looks the same. The key fob looks pretty much the same. I'll just switch here. I wonder if we can just turn down a little bit. There you go. Pretty standard looking key. Lock, unlock. I'll just close the door here. So here's the door quality. Pretty nice. And I'll just turn these lights, so when you turn the gauges, accessory mode, you can see, I think the AC is on. So you got these really cool retro style gauges, which look pretty cool. They kind of remind me of the like an old 80s style cockpit of a fighter jet or something like that. Very cool. So you can see here's the left, you can see, let's put it very low. You can see you got your gauges, rev count to the left, digital reader on the center, and you can see your speedometer on the right. Pretty cool. So pretty standard, not too complicated, pretty basic sort of thing, but it is pretty cool. Let's turn this off. And you can see you got your wiper controls to the left, and your headlight indicator controls to the right. Very cool. So the build quality is all hard plastics. You can see here, even the screen, I might go a bit zoomed in because pretty hard plastic here. Even here, some storage here, and you got relatively flat door cards, you can see here. So it's actually quite flat here, so you only got room for one cup holder, so two cup holders just here, but there's no real space. But you could maybe squeeze this bottle around about there, I'd say. And if I take this instruction manual out, probably could put another bottle there too. But you can see the wrap string was really nice. You can see you got some nice blacked out stitching here. You can see the switches are pretty nice here. And you got your hands-free telephone here. Overall, very nice. So you do have a standard head unit. So it looks like that's gone a little bit bigger than I recall. And the graphics look like they've actually improved. So this is the main menu. So you've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That displays all your various information, stuff like that there. Like so. All your different driving data. Got your radio. Pretty clear.
Airstrikes with the help of UK and Australia.
So pretty standard looking stuff. Apple. You can see the screen's actually quite responsive. It looks a lot better than it was before. I didn't like how the old one was. But you're gonna be it does look a little bit cluttered, this interface, but with Apple CarPlay and stuff, you're gonna be you're gonna be like using it anyway. So pretty clear. It gives you an idea anyway. So you got your air conditioning as well. Whoops. Got your air conditioning controls here too, which is nice. It's pretty standard. Fan speeds. You got your temperature control, so you can see the highest temperature appears to be 32 degrees, and you can see the lowest temperature. Oh, sorry, what am I doing? Lowest temperature appears to be 18. You can see also your window switches for your windows. You got over here, only driver's side is automatic, but then you got these other window switches here which kind of look a bit random, but they don't look as nice, as nowhere near as nice as the feeling of these ones. See up close when I press the window switches, it has a very satisfying click compared to those cheap other ones. But you could see, like, you know, even the fan speeds, everything pretty good. Recycling, and all your different modes. Pretty nice, pretty cool stuff. Let's turn this off. Very nice build quality. Got a small vanity mirror here. Got another one here. And you've got your interior lighting as well. Pretty standard stuff. So this one is the 5-speed auto manual. So really nice. You can get this one in a 4-speed automatic. My pick would be the manual, get more gears, and I think you'll just enjoy the driving experience a little bit more. You've also got this additional shifter here. You can see for your different 2 or 4 and low range, high and low, which is cool. Additional buttons here, which I'm not too sure. A physical handbrake. I'll put this on back in here. You can have a look at these seats. Also very nice. Switch to a wide angle lens to get a better look. Very comfortable seats as well. Relatively flat on the base, but you know, still good lumbar support. And you do get a fair bit of support on the sides here too. Really good visibility all around, which also is quite surprising. And yeah, really impressive. Got all these additional controls here. Headlight washers, park assist, forward collision, and all your controls here, windows and stuff like that. All pretty standard stuff. Let's have a look at the rear seats. So here's the rear seats. I did show you how they fold. So you got your standard switches here. So if you want to operate the rear windows, no signs of any storage on the sides here. Pretty easy to get in and out. So you do have side airbags too as well, which is cool. It'd be nice if it had a sunroof. I think that would be a really nice addition. Let's show you the dashboard from the rear seat. Pretty standard. So this is you can treat it as a middle seat, but not really. But there's no real, like, for example, when I sit down, I don't know where I'm pretty much sitting on these buckles, so it's more of a 4-seater to be exact. But good leg room, good knee room. Pretty nice. Same seats at the front. Let's have a look at the engine bay. I think we didn't have a quick look at that. Should be a little handle somewhere around here. There you go. In terms of the specs of the engine, I'll leave it in the motion graphics. Little fun fact though, actually was at one point, I don't know if it still is, a waiting list of like 6 months to a year. I think it was even longer I've had to get a Jimny, which is crazy. And now these ones are pretty much sold. So good luck waiting and getting another set. So this is the engine, really tiny, you can see. Pretty cool. So inline 4-cylinder, you can see. Plenty of room to work on, so which is really nice, so it makes it easy. Got your wiper fluid. Fill up your liquids and stuff like that here. Air box cover. Tiny battery here. You can see. Brake fluid. Pretty cool. I'll quickly just check the octane rating. Good fuel. Probably just 91 octane, I'm not too sure, but I believe 91 this will take. That's one walk around of the Suzuki Jimny XL. Hope you enjoyed this video. This car is for sale at Penfold Suzuki. They've just moved 2 doors down, so I'll leave the detail in the description below. Hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. Take care guys.